Today we're looking at adding and subtracting rationals. The warm-up was easy because why? Who can tell me why the warm-up was easy? Yeah. They had common denominators. They all had the same denominator. So let's look at your warm-up. All right, looking at number 1. What is my denominator? 15x. Making my numerator 11, because 9 plus 2 is 11. Okay, number 2, what is my answer? 3x over 7. Number 3, 4x plus 7 over 2x plus 3. Okay, number 4, 2 plus x, 5x plus 9. Okay, number 5, 3 over 8a, and number 6, 3 over x minus 5. Excellent. Okay, let's take a trip down memory lane. We're going to go back to elementary school for just a moment. Okay, how do I add these two fractions? I need to find the least common multiple to make a common denominator. 21, great. So both fractions will have 21 in the denominator. How do I turn 7 into 21? I mean 3 into 21. What I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. 14. What do I do with the other one? Times 3. Okay, so my final answer would be, what's my final answer? 29 over 21. Okay, easy enough? All right, let's look at a different one. Okay, what's my common denominator? 12x. Okay. Okay, so I heard 12x, yes? Okay, so this one already has 12x, so I'm not going to touch this fraction at all. How do I turn 6 into 12x? Multiplying by 2x. So then that's plus 8x over 12x for a final answer of 5 plus 8x over 12x. I cannot combine because they don't both have an x. Good? All right. So we're going to look at a couple more of these. Okay, the first one on your paper is 5 over 8 minus 3 over 8x. What's my common denominator? 8x. So the first fraction is missing what? An x. Okay, is the second fraction missing anything? No. Can I combine 5x and 3? So I leave it as 5x minus 3 over 8x. Okay. Now, number 2, I would like you to take a moment and I want you to factor the denominator of the first fraction. Factor the denominator of the first fraction. Okay, so how do I break apart 4x plus 12? That is 4 times x plus 3. Oh, look at this fraction over here. What do I have? X plus 3, so what am I missing? So I multiply the top and the bottom by 4. So I have 2 plus 7 times 4, which is 2 plus 28, which gives me 30. Now you can leave the bottom in factored form, so over 4 parentheses x plus 3, or you could have done it as 30 over 4x plus 12. Both are acceptable answers. If you want to leave it in factored form, I'm perfectly fine with that, okay? Okay, take a moment and go ahead and do number 5. 5 is a simple one. Go ahead and do 5. Okay, what's my least common multiple? 4x, which means this other fraction needs a what? times a 2. If you didn't see that, 4x breaks down to 2 times 2 times x. They both have the 2 and the x. This is only missing an additional 2, correct? Okay, so then I have 5 plus 6 over 4x, which is 11 over 4x. Everyone good with that? All right, so now we're going to look at number 3. Number 3 says 7 over x plus 2 minus 4 over x minus 5. This is just like the first fraction I gave you, where one denominator was 3 and one was 7. They have nothing in common, so the easiest way to make a common denominator is to do what? Multiply each of them. So if I multiply each of them, that gives me a denominator of x plus 2, x minus 5. The first fraction is missing the what? The x minus 5, and the other fraction's missing the x plus 2. Okay? Exactly, I heard somebody say that. So you can think of it as kind of cross multiply. Okay? The denominator here moves up, the denominator here moves up over here. So 7 times x is 7x. 7 times minus 5 is minus 35. What am I going to distribute over here? Negative 4. I'm going to distribute the negative 4. So negative 4 times x, negative 4x, and negative 4 times 2, negative 8. Now I can combine like terms. So 7 minus 4 is 3x, and negative 35 minus 8 is, what is it? Negative 43. And again, you can leave your denominator in factored form. I am totally okay with that, because factored form helps us a lot. What does the factored form of the denominator help me find? Going back to last week, what does it help me find? It can help me find the holes if the numerator matches. What else? It helps me find the vertical asymptote. So factored form is very useful. Questions? Okay, I would like you to look at number 4. Okay, what is your first step going to be in number 4? Factor. Go ahead and factor that y squared plus 7y plus 10. Take the problem as far as you can, and I will go over it in a moment. Okay, when I factor this denominator, what does it break down to? Y plus 5, y plus 2. So the y plus 5 matches. What am I missing? Y plus 2. Writing it out, I get 3y plus 6 plus y over y plus 5, y plus 2. Again, if you kept it as the y squared plus 7y plus 10, you are fine. Equals what? 4y plus 6 over the y plus 5, y plus 2. Or over this. Good? Questions? Okay, that leaves us 1 left on this page. Go ahead and do number 6. Number 6 is very similar to number 3. We'll go over the answer, and then we'll move on from there. All right, I'm starting to hear some talking, so it sounds like we're ready. What's my common denominator? It's the x minus 3, x plus 7. So we're going to just trade. This gets an x plus 7. This gets an x minus 3. 2 times x, 2 times 7. What am I going to distribute on the other side? A negative 1. So I get minus 1x plus 3. What is 2x minus 1x? X. And 14 plus 3? 17. All over x minus 3, x plus 7. There is a lovely back side of the paper that works all these skills again. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to complete the back. 10 minutes, we'll start going over the answers. The first one, what's the common denominator? 6x, so I need to multiply this by 2x. So you end up with 5 minus 4x over 6x. Questions? Good. All right, this one you should have factored out a 5 and gotten x minus 4. So the first fraction's fine. The second fraction is missing a 5. 2 plus 35 is 37 over the 5 times the x minus 4 or 5x minus 20, however you prefer. Questions, comments? Yes. You could have 5x minus 20 is fine. Yeah. Was that the question you were asking? Okay, so ask your question again. So we It has to be the same multiple. So the 5 is important because this one is 5 times this, so this is missing the 5. Okay. All right, number 9. Sorry, this is in the way. Okay, so this is 3 times x plus 2, which means this fraction's missing 3. So you get 21 minus 4 over 3x plus 2, 17 over 3x plus 2. All right, next one. What is this factored? Y plus 3, y plus 4. This is missing y plus 4. When I distribute, I get 3y plus 12, and then we have plus a 2y over the y plus 3, y plus 4. Combining like terms, you end up with 5y plus 12 over y plus 3, y plus 4. Or you could have left it y squared plus 7y plus 12. Good? Yes. Okay, so this just has y plus 3. When this breaks down, it's missing the y plus 4. Okay, lowest common multiple. All right, so 12x is 3 times 4 times x. So this is a 4x, so I'm missing a 3. So you should add 15 plus 7 over a 12x. 22 over 12x. You could reduce this. It's not necessary. If you reduced it, it was 11 over 6x. Because these are both divisible by 2. You did not have to reduce it. You can simplify. You were not required to. All right. Nothing in common. So this goes up. This goes up. So 2x minus 7 plus 3x minus 5 over x minus 7, x minus 5, x minus 7 gives me 2x minus 14 plus 3x minus 15 over the x minus 5, x minus 7. Combining like terms, I get 5x minus 29, x minus 5, x minus 7. Good? Yes, nice job. Okay, last two. This is 4x minus 6, so this needs to be multiplied by 4. Okay? So this gives me 12x plus 6x, which is 18x over 4x minus 6. Good? This one could have also been reduced to 9 over 2. Okay? All right. Factor this for me. So this is missing y plus 2. So 5y plus 10 plus 4y over y plus 10, y plus 2 is 9y plus 10 over y plus 10, y plus 2. Good? Awesome. Okay. Please be so kind as to take out a clean sheet of paper for your 5 homework problems.
What's it called? Oh, would it be on Google Classroom?